This is not scripted in any way, and I don't have any training or any structure in what I'm about to say. This is just what I experienced, and I thought maybe anyone out there may be experiencing the same or may be able to understand herself. I think what I'm going to say is that when I was younger, maybe I'll say in my teenage years or my early 20s or even my early 30s, I thought turning 40 only meant maybe perimenopause, menopause, your children, your family, your career, and all that. I never thought about what happens to a woman's body at 40. When I say body, I mean your mental health point. When I turned 40, something changed in me that no one told me about it. You begin to understand and know who you are and who you are not. When I first turned 40, maybe I'll say 40, 41, even 42, I struggled with finding myself. I struggled with discovering myself, what I like, what I don't like, what I can tolerate, what should be, is it right, is it wrong? After you figure out what you like and what you don't like, then the next stage is that you begin to live your life on your own terms. Like you no longer care about people's approval. You do what you want on your own terms. Let me give an example. I'm the firstborn and first daughter in my home. There's a lot of responsibility that rests on you in an African home, but which you feel or you were groomed to believe that these things you had to break yourself into different shapes and sizes to fit into other people's lives. But the moment you turn 40, you do what you want to do. Everybody, now you are the main character of your life. You're no longer sitting on the sidelines. You become more intentional with the people in your life. Let me move it away from family and go to friendships. When I turned 40, I became more intentional about my friends because friendship is an investment. Every relationship will cost you. So, but in my early 30s, I struggled with that. With even, for example, maybe if I don't really, maybe should I say intentional? I choose my friends. My friends don't choose me. I decide who I want to be friends with. And so anyone in my life, I would say right now, are the people I want to be friends with, not for anything. Because like I said, friendship is an investment. Financially, it costs you. Emotionally, it costs you. Your friend will have. Why would you want to be in a friendship that doesn't serve you, that you don't like, but then you invest in all of those? For how long? Because before you know, you are 50, you are 60. And if you don't see this friendship, these people being in your life in your 50s and your 60s, why invest in them in your 40s? I guess that's what I'm trying to say. While I was in my 30s, like I said, I managed those friendships. But now I don't anymore. I'm intentional with my friends. And I used to